Seven Worlds Gaming here today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing you a brand new PUBG Mobile video, and yes, we're gonna be doing this from my hotel room. Huge shout out to PUBG Mobile for sponsoring this video. As always, if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, do me a favor and smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe with notifications on, and make sure you check out the PMGC happening in Dubai. If you want all the information, the link is gonna be in the description below. Somebody's calling me. Alright, well that was weird. But as I was saying, make sure you check out the PMGC happening in Dubai. Whether you want to know the dates, at what time the shows are going to be starting, the link is going to be in the description below. And huge shout out once again to PUBG Mobile for sponsoring this video. Now in this video, what I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to be talking about some of the teams that are going to be going into PMGC, some of the players going into PMGC, as well as I'm going to have little snippets here and there from some of the players actually participating in the PMGC. So without further ado, let's get to it. And I think the first team I'm actually gonna start talking about is gonna be Nova Esports, because Nova Esports didn't really have a crazy performance in the PMGC league play, at least in regards to how well they place. If you don't know how well they place, well, let me tell you, 8th place overall after all the super weekends after the league play, and they didn't end up making super weekend number 3. Now this is something I want to give a huge shout out to Sute, who was actually a player for Execute that got a chance to play in PMGC. And with some of the research that he was able to do and I was able to confirm, it seems that they had some players during that week 3 that might have been a little bit too occupied or a little bit distracted doing some of the other stuff, whether it was Pairboy attending a gala, giving him an award, or who knows, but they didn't end up making week 3. Now one thing with Nova Esports that we know of, and especially being a team from China, they have a lot of experience with LAN events, and in the past PEC that just happened towards the end of last year, they absolutely destroyed, especially Paraboy when he was fully focused. And that's why I'm gonna put it out here, and you might be able to double check me after the tournament. I feel like Nova Esports might be end up taking in that first place prize pool and first place everything when it's all said and done after the PMGC Dubai. Once again, check out the link in the description, that way you know when you can start watching and what days it will start happening. Now another team to take into consideration is going to be For Angry Man. That's right, the first place team coming out of PMGC League Play. Now this team absolutely smacked. And the reason why I say that is because they were the only team to be able to achieve 200 or more points during one super weekend, which I think it's huge considering the super weekend was about what, 3 days, and this finals is gonna be 4 days total. So this is a strong contender, all right, a very strong contender. They have a lot of fragging power. We know they're able to get kills. They got multiple wins, and those wins were backed up by 18+ kills. So very scary team, but I feel like they're gonna end up being in 2nd place. And before I tell you which team I think is gonna end up being in 3rd place, let me actually talk to you a little bit more about a different team that might be a little bit of a surprise, and that's gonna be A7 Esports from Brazil. Now this is a team that actually lost their IGL. He's not gonna be with the team here in Dubai. Not sure exactly what happened there. If I do find out, I'll make sure I update you guys on my social media, so make sure you follow me on all my social media, and especially Instagram, because I do a lot of stuff on Instagram. So I'm really interested to see how they perform with the different IGL. They do still have the fragging power of Sanab. They do have still the scouting skills of Law, and I cannot wait to see how they're gonna be adjusting their gameplay. Hopefully it's all for the better. They do have Carrillo now in their roster, but I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to play, since he was playing for Loops Esports during the PMGC League play.
Olá, meu nome é Navi, tenho 17 anos, sou jogador profissional da Alpha 7. Eu sou o anti-frag do time. Os jogadores que me inspiram em game é o Paraboy, o 3S e o Suk. Na minha opinião, os times mais difíceis da PMGC vai ser a BTR, a Nova XQF e a 4M.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, right there is Sanab from Alpha 7. He is the top fragger. He's from Brazil. Obrigado, mano.
Obrigado.
Let's go, baby. Another team that's quite intriguing for me, it's gonna be none other than Navi. Now, Navi is intriguing for me because of how much fragging power they have. And we have seen it, especially after that cool change in regards to the point system and how much actual kills and the points for kills are worth in this kind of tournaments. I feel like Navi can definitely be a surprise. They are lacking a little bit of an IGL, and this is something that I was able to talk with Old Boy here in Dubai, and he was able to kind of confirm for me, not on camera, but he was able to confirm for me off camera that they are looking to kind of improve their IGLing skills. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna be working on that, and we know they have their fragging power, so I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of the tournament we end up seeing them being possibly a top 5 team. And now, before I keep leading you guys on, I think it's time I tell you who I think my top 3, my last one, my 3rd place team is gonna be. And it's gonna be none other than Bigetron. Yes, I know, a big surprise. I had them coming in as 1st place, but I don't know. For some reason, I just don't feel like they're gonna be able to get 1st place. I hope I'm wrong. I have a great connection with them. They're great players. Luxy, Suxy, Ryzen, and Microboat, amazing skills. But I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to edge out Nova Esports, the likes of Nova Esports, and on top of that, for Angry Men with being a LAN event. I know Bigetron has a lot of LAN experience as well, but it's a little bit different when it comes to Nova Esports and for Angry Man. And actually, one of the reasons why I feel like it might be a little bit weird is because during the PMGC League play, we saw them peak, at least for me, what I thought was a little bit too soon. And then in the last Super Weekend, they had what I thought was a horrendous performance in comparison to the other Super Weekends that they have. And I'm hoping that they're able to kind of break that chain. I know some time has passed since League play ended, and now we're going to the actual PMGC Finals. But who knows, man? Who knows? And this could possibly be their last tournament together, as we saw Luxy did tease a little bit on his Instagram saying that something might be happening in March. So could he be retiring? Could he be just changing the roster? Anything can happen here. Well, one of the teams I'm intrigued for, but those are my top 3, all right? Those are my top 3. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to be the top 3 teams at the end of the PMGC? And once again, make sure you check it out. Your boy's going to be there. We're going to have a lot of awesome people. And you know what? One of those awesome people is going to be this boy right here with his thoughts in regards to the teams going into PMGC. And here we see a wild blank in the wild.
The wildest of wilds.
Oh, look at this handsome man. Now, Blank, you know what? Since I have you here in Dubai, I did wanted to ask you some PMGC questions.
All right, man.
Since you are a fan favorite as well in NA. You have a lot of groupies. What are your top 3 teams to look out for?
All right, man.
And it doesn't have to be like 1st place, 2nd place, 3rd place. It can be like any teams that you think are gonna maybe like have a really good performance in PMGC.
Okay. So honestly, 4am, it would be a no-brainer not to say these guys, and I think you guys at home know why they're at the top and why I think they should be in my top 3 to look out for. They're continuing to do really well. These guys are great. Hasaki, definitely keep your eyes on this guy. Long-range genius. Another team you need to keep your eyes on, Canina Power. These guys have been insane in that last week, and you know what? Momentum's a massive thing in PUBG Mobile. If they could bring that through into the PMGCF, those finals, it's going to be absolutely amazing for these guys. And Canina Power, they've really stepped it up. They've got probably the best Western IGL on their team in Gonzo. He's going to keep it going, keep it happy for the team. And the last team that you should look out for is probably Abrupt Slayers. These guys are hanging on, but they've changed the playstyle up a little bit. They're way more aggressive. It looks way more promising, so don't count those guys out yet. Follow me over at blank_cast on Instagram and blankcast over at Twitter. You can maybe look at some of my cute pics now and again.
Shout out to Blank right there. We made that video in the deserts of Dubai. We had a lot of fun. We actually got to eat some camel, or at least I did. And it was interesting, to say the least. Another team that before I end it here, I want to talk about, and it's going to be none other than RQ Athena. Now, RQ Athena has always been that team that we can expect them to do well, and they actually been pretty good during PMGC League play with the 3rd place overall finish. So anything can happen here, and the reason why I wanted to mention RQ Athena, talking to some of the players as well, is that RQ Athena, some of these players playing on this PMGC have already won a tournament before in Dubai. And I know you might be saying, but Seven, that was like a long time ago. Hey, straight from the horse's mouth, some of the players told me that even though it might have been a long time ago, that just might be able to give them a little bit of a confident boost. They are in a way defending champions of this city, of the last major event that happened here in regards to PUBG Mobile back in the Star Challenge a while back. They ended up winning that, given that it was a completely different era in comparison to what we have now, but maybe giving them that little extra confident, they could end up being from 3rd place to 2nd place or 1st place. Who knows? I already gave you my top 3, so I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say in the comments below. As always, if you guys enjoyed this, do me a favor, smash that like button. And if you're wondering what's in the background, it's actually the Burj Khalifa. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a building. You guys see that little flashing right there? That's actually the Burj Khalifa in the background. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video from my hotel room with a little bit of interference there. Shout out to PUBG Mobile once again for sponsoring this video, and smash the like if you guys want to see more stuff like this. Check out the link in the description below to check out all the PMGC stuff, and I cannot wait to see you guys during the broadcast. It's me, your boy, the 7 Worlds Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!